This video it's not recommended for people without sense of humor.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. I know these images are over exaggerating stuff. They are far from the truth, but they are not too far from it, alright? But I mean, I'm not in school anymore, so I don't know how food in school tastes nowadays, thank God. But in my time, the food tastes horrible. They were nasty. Like the worst thing that you could ever saw in school wasn't the classes, wasn't the ugly face of your teachers. No, it was the food, man. They suck. It seems like they have a Midas hand with a reverse Uno card on it sometimes. It's that badly. Google, did I spell it right?
We call it Midas hand, you dumbass stupid ass nigga.
Thank you, Google. Fuck you too. What I mean by this is that not all the foods are disgusting. Most of them are. I remember that time when I was a mayor, Padawan, and that everyone likes to eat fries, steak, pizza, hamburgers, some curries. That really depends on the school, but alright. Chicken soup. Fun fact, by the way, in my home country we call chicken soup kanja. And kanja, it's a really fun name for the best soup ever created. And I mean goat tier, okay? Sorry, but I really need to say that the soup is gorgeous. And those foods always creates the damn Walmart queues. Literally, you cannot eat anything because you can spot always that dude that's on the queue for the fourth time, and he always likes to repeat it when the food's good. You know that dude that's going to ask anyone on any table, "Are you going to finish that? If you don't, you can give me some." You know that dude, right? The dude who always knows the week menu and comes before everybody just to eat one or two more plates, you know? That dude that always likes to disguise himself like no one sees you. We know who you are. We saw you running faster just to catch more plates over you running in physics. We know who you are, okay? And it's funny now that I think about it, that the ladies who serves food already know who that guy is. And regardless of whether they like him or not, the dude always get what he wanted. He always get the food. Okay, I know he get the food because it's better to give to anybody instead of wasting, and that for sure is true. But what I mean is like when you try to repeat by yourself, they are going to say, "Ah, you cannot repeat. It's not enough for everybody. You need to give to the others." And when you look, if you look, when you finish eating and they finish serving everybody else, they waste food. Tons and tons of food wasting when you could have it. Sometimes that happens, and that happens to me a lot, and I hate it. I despise the people who prefer to waste food instead of giving to people who wants to eat it. However, when it's not good food, everything turns upside down. Things got worse so quickly that I can't blame anyone for wasting any food if they prefer to not eat it. You know, it's that bad. And for me, wasting food, it's a huge problem that we have currently. But still, making that much worse food, it's not safe at all. It's that bad. Just look at this. And this. I'm praying for God's sake to bless the person who ate or give a bite on this. This is how we gain superpowers now. We need to eat school food now. That's probably 90% of the reason that everyone eats school food, probably. But still, that makes no sense. It's like if there was someone who worked in school just to punish those who waste food, they better beat the ass out of who made them. It makes no fucking sense. And it's not like we are eating for free either. Unless you are eating for free, you are supposed to have the right to don't eat it at least. But if you're paying for eating and it's like that, man, I cannot blame you at all. But why are you complaining about this? There's nothing. Understand one thing. School food is nasty. Nasty, nasty. Does this food turn your hunger meter on? Like 0 to 100, you want to eat after you saw this picture? Of course not. Tell me about the only place that you saw serving people like this. That's right. You know it. It's the prison. Literally, the prison. It's the only place in the world that they still serve people like that. That makes no fucking sense. And they still got offended after we compared them to fucking prisons. Man, I swear this makes no damn sense. The broccolis are shit. Mushrooms shit as well. Rice are not that bad, but the pasta are uncooked, so they are shit. Unknown fish. Literally all the fishes that you eat at school, they are unknown by the smell. Unless you try it, it's a no. Because after you try it, ah, it's salmon. I didn't know salmon has this color. Codfish. Don't know they put codfish at school or something like that. If you survive to comment, of course. But it's always like that. Until someone tells you that's not codfish. Oh shit! Oh shit! And of course, the worst of them all, mashed potato. Yes. I could mention the strong guest, which is stroganoff. No one knows what it has inside, but at least it tastes like shit. But you already know it's not supposed to be it. But mashed potatoes, they silent all the crowd. No one speaks any noise. You don't know what it is. You know it's mashed something. But you can't deny it that you don't know what it is, what will taste like. Until someone bites it and tells you that's safe, you will no longer know what your fate was going to be after you try it. Now, seriously, you can be in a deep conversation with someone. At the moment that any of you spot that thing, literally, your happiness meter, it's turned to zero. Zero. It's not coincidence that amongst all the foods, it's the worst. It's the food that almost all food fights have it. And it's not a coincidence either. It's literally, if they see potato, mashed potato, they want to start food fights. However, Rataki, there are so many other things to complain. Yada yada yada. You don't have no reason to complain about the food. There's no point on that. You have much more problems. Really, man? That's the reason? You don't really understand. Almost all problems are related. If you solve a small problem, you might help solving a medium problem. If you solve a medium problem, you might help a bigger problem. And it continues on. This problem is wasting food. And you cannot overlook it. If you make a nice food, there are less people wasting them. We cannot turn our back saying that we have more things to worry about and trying to put a label on it saying, oh, this problem, it's not worth of me trying to solve it. That's not how life works. In life, it's not like a video game which you need to grow up at. That mission you need to be at level 35 to accomplish and try to finish at level 25. It's not good enough, so you need to farm on it. No, it's not like that. If you wait until they are big, it might be too late to solve them, you know? It's not like solving this problem solves the world hunger or something, but it helps. It helps a lot. Nowadays, we don't see that much waste as we did. What I don't know for sure what I just said, but alright. However, it seems like people nowadays think that is enough when it's not. If you can make it better, try to do it. And I promise that you might not regret it. It's like when you try your best, even though you didn't accomplish the result that you wanted, you literally might reach another level that you couldn't before you did of yourself. And for sure, trying to do the things on the better way that you can, it's not something to be ashamed of. Okay? But that was about the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't waste any food. I know one of the problems is that our parents spoiled us too much and we get used to have a good foods all the times, and I know that's one of the reasons, of course I know, but this video is an over exaggerating opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really sorry if you can hear the buzzing on the background. Comment to help me solving that issue. If you can hear it, comment. And if you don't like it, give a dislike and see you on the next one.